Jai Sri Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 10, the departure of Lord Sri Krishna for Dvārakā. Here in the verse 28, it was mentioned that, "O friend, just think of his wives, whose hands he has accepted, how they must have undergone vows, bath, fire, sacrifice, and perfect worship of the Lord of the universe to constantly release now the nectar from his lips by kissing. The themselves of Vrajabhūmi would often faint just by expecting such favor. So here it is mentioned. नूनं भर्तश्न हतु दीने भरेश्वर ईश्वरः समर्चितो हे अस्य गृहीत पाणिभिः पिबन्ति यः सङ्ख्ये अधरमस्तं मुहुर् व्रजस्त्रिय संरुमुहुर् यद असः. So here the purport is religious rites prescribed in the scripture are meant to purify the modern qualities of the conditioned soul to enable them to be gradually promoted to the stage of rendering transcendental service unto the Supreme Lord. Attainment of this stage of pure spiritual life is the highest perfection, and this stage is called Swarupa, or the factual identity of the living being. Liberation means renovation of the stage of Swarupa. In that perfect stage of Swarupa, the living being is established in five phases of loving service, one of which is the stage of Madhurya Rasa, or the humors of the conjugal love. The Lord is always perfect in himself, and thus he has no hankering for himself. He, however, becomes a master, a friend, a son, or a husband to fulfill the intense love of the devotee concerned. Herein, two classes of devotee of the Lord are mentioned in the stage of a conjugal love. One is Swakriya and other is Parakya. Both of them are in conjugal love with the personality of Godhead Krishna, the queen at Dvāraka, were Swakriya, or duly married wives, but the damsel of Vraja were young friends of the Lord while he was unmarried. The Lord stayed at Vrindavana till the age of 16, and his friendly relation with the neighborious girls were in terms of parakya. These girls were as the queens underwent severe penance by taking vows, bathing, and offering sacrifice in the fire, as prescribed in the scriptures. The rites, as they are not at end in themselves, nor are fruitive action. Culture of knowledge or perfection in mystic power ends in themselves. They are all means to attain to the highest stage of Swarupa, to render constitutional transcendental service to the Lord. Each and every living being has his individual position in one of the above mentioned five different kinds of reciprocating means with the Lord. And in one pure spiritual form of Swarupa, the relation becomes manifest without modern affinity. The kissing of the Lord, either by his wives or his young girlfriends, who appraised to have the Lord as their fiancé, is not of any modern perverted quality. quality. Had such things being modern, liberated souls like Sukadeva would not have taken the trouble to realize them, nor would Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have been inclined to participate in those subjects after renouncing worldly life. The stage is earned after many lives of penance. So here it is mentioned. Here in this verse it was clearly mentioned about the pastime, about the Lord's pastime of in pastime in Vrindavana as well as Dwarika. Jai Jagannath, Jai Sri Krishna.